Wow.
Let's go, dude.
Officials say meth is on the rise.
You know, he got a bicycle. He got a bicycle from somebody.
Hey, Mom! The meatloaf!
That's a high roller, dog.
There it is. Got her cranked up. Still testing something, by the way. So I'm all, but here we are. Wild Women Wednesday for another episode of We Gotta Chase. I think it's a little low, isn't it?
Bring it up a little bit. We're arguing already, Cree, with this young lady. She's on her way to, I believe, to see the Rio Grande River.
I understand that.
Well, we all like to go see a nice river.
She doesn't have her license. She's got a car full of kids. She doesn't want to sign the ticket. I mean,
okay, you can call the court and set up an appointment.
It's never a good thing. Happy
They tell you all the time, you're not admitting guilt, but a lot of people always think that you do if you're like signing the ticket. You know what I mean?
He's
like
trying to let her know, hey, if you don't sign it, that means you'd like to go before the judge right now.
Right now. By the way, guys, as we get into this, just want to remind you one very quick thing. Tonight, a special episode of Members Only at 8 o'clock East, because Creed's leaving in the morning to go somewhere.
You don't want to make a decision, okay?
So you know.
I understand.
Decisions need to be made, like in this video. Creed, while we're arguing with this young lady about this signing or not signing of the ticket, our poll question today, real simple. Would you rather lose your car keys or would you rather lose your cell phone? You got to lose one of them.
Oh, God.
So which one are you going to lose?
Car keys. If car keys don't win, I'd be so surprised because I have a feeling people with their phones.
It's 50-50 right now, believe it or not.
Christy, thank you for getting the day going with a dollar to make
you don't want to pick, if you don't want to choose,
dollar bills,
your
y'all.
option is you're telling me you want to go see a judge on the matter right this second, and I can arrange for that, okay?
Is that a tarp over their stuff on top of the car? Or
That's
is that like laundry? Like, is it? Oh, she's just going to leave. I guess she's made her decision.
Why not? Let's just go.
Her decision was made, and she's out of here. She's gone. She's had it. $40. I mean, if it's only $40, I guess you don't mind losing it.
Valid point.
774 Espanola.
In case no one can hear, it said it on the screen. Siren is on.
Can you hear it all right, though? Does it need adjustment?
Yeah, it's fine. It's fine.
To me,
it's
it
fine.
sounds all right.
Sounds fine. I mean, you take off, you got a car full of kids, you're on vacation. I mean, we've seen, the Griswolds do some crazy shit in the day.
Well, listen, yesterday was Creed Frame Free Day, but an effed up video day. So we got things narrowed down, figuring it out.
We're getting that sweet spot narrowed in. I don't think he's going to be as nice to her this time.
I believe you might be right.
Get out of the vehicle. Get out of the vehicle right now. I'm telling you right now. Get out of the vehicle right now.
She got 18,000 children.
Really?
Good Lord. How many kids does this lady got?
Get out of the vehicle right now. Get out of the vehicle right now.
It sounds like a prison riot.
Go back here and talk about it.
Good Lord.
She's obviously had more than a couple kids.
1 to 2 children in the car.
Oh, Walter.
Walter, welcome. Everybody here for Wild Woman Wednesday. Uh-oh. This ain't good. This ain't good.
vehicle right now.
Green Lantern just got out of the car. Hey,
Right now.
you pull the old taser on him. He just decides to get back in. Just get
Kids
back in the
much?
car, kid.
Well, Bob, even not Rick is with us today.
I know that is such a rarity. Collecting things. You should be collecting, not Rick.
Listen to me. Listen to me right now.
I'm not going anywhere. I'm not.
Logan, seriously, if we have to explain that to you, I don't know what to tell you.
We don't do them.
I can't believe we have to explain that.
This lady does not want to come out of the car.
Logan,
They're
are you
all-
related to these people in this minivan?
They're on vacation, Creed. I wish they quit Creed framing.
We're going to the Rio.
I'm not going anywhere, sir.
I just want to take these youngins to see the Rio Grande.
Get out of the vehicle. You're already
Denzel is featured in that new opener that we just watched a second ago. Verbal.
Look, I'm going to ask you one more time to get out of the vehicle, and then I'm going to pull you out,
Pretty
okay?
soon he's going to be sending that Facebook message after if you've been signed up.
Get out. Just get out and come back here and talk
This
to me.
guy would be. I'm surprised he isn't. If this person was alone, I think he would tase them by now and pull them out of this car.
Listen to
But
me.
he's-
Come over here.
There are children in the car. He's being kind of nice to her.
Mr. Jewfart, or four.
Okay. Come back
Yeah,
here.
that would be
Justice
fun.
Jewfart.
My God, that's a lot of work. You know. Well, that Jonathan, they were on with us for Monday's. We got a chase out of nowhere. They popped on. And
Then come out here.
We got a members only tonight. Anything can happen.
thank you for the $5 Babalooya.
$5 Babalooyas on Wild Woman Wednesday. It's a tradition.
Look at you. Thank you, guys.
Did I mention it was a tradition? Thank you, Ed.
No, you're not. Now I'm giving you a lawful order to get out of the vehicle. Look, let's go.
This
Yeah.
guy is got the patience of a god.
And what do you got against people from the Netherlands, Mikey?
Oh, I love the Netherlands. I'm thinking of retiring there.
If you guys have a villages.
I need you to get out of the vehicle, okay? Right now. Just get out. Come back here.
Just get out. Just get out, Patrick. Glad you're here.
You think that this cop is being a douche?
First of all, she won't sign the ticket. Then she leaves, takes off again. Now she won't get out of the car. Finally, here we are, 10 minutes into this, and she finally gets out of the car so you can talk to her.
You cannot turn around. Just
I
come over here. Get out of the road.
I think he's got some, like Mikey just said, some very nice patience, considering.
Then you take off.
The
happened
situation, yeah. She's definitely not been very
Stop right there. I'll be right
compliant.
back, okay? And you took off. Okay.
Poor kids is right.
Go
Poor
ahead
kid,
and turn
poor
around,
cop.
turn around for me, okay? Turn around.
Uh-oh.
There's gonna be two other
This
officers.
isn't going to go well. He just told her to
Yes.
turn around.
Face your vehicle.
Yes, David, absolutely.
Ma'am,
Oh,
Oh, now she's gonna run away. Oh, this cop's being such a douchebag.
what an
Oh,
a-hole cop.
What a dick.
Oh my gosh, Green Lantern is back. Uh-oh, not a good idea. Not a good idea.
How dare he?
Get on the ground! Get on the
Good for
ground!
this officer not pulling his pew-pew and pulling his taser
Get on the
instead.
ground!
Good for him.
Get on the ground!
Back up here.
Get out right now! Get out!
Finally, he needs it because this is out of hand so bad. Oh,
Open the door!
open the door. We're going to bust one shot. One shot. There you go.
And they're off again.
That officer just got on the scene, popping them off. Pop, pop, pop.
Where did you say this was? I don't even remember.
We're in New Mexico, my friend. These people are on vacation.
Knox has no filter, that's for sure.
Yeah, he definitely was a lot more than I expected as far as being nice.
Got a second
Jim.
one. Say thank you to Jim Miner.
Jim.
Look at you. $20.
Jim doing the Lord's work. $20 donos. It's a Wild Woman tradition. Did I mention
Kate,
that?
Kay wasn't calling you a dumbass. Just
Sure that wasn't
cop being such an asshole doing his job.
I can't believe this guy. Oh, we're doing over 100 miles an hour trying to catch this lady.
And that's in 2013. Imagine how fast that is these days.
With inflation, that's like 380 miles an hour.
Somewhere around there.
This vacation definitely going to be one to all remember. For sure. Remember that time Mom went to jail? Yes.
Traumatizing, I'd say, going that fast on these roads. Well, you got a cop chasing you for the second time now.
Let's get this right. He was cutting her a break and just giving her a ticket for having an expired license. All she had to do was sign the ticket.
Sign it and go. That's it. That's all you got to do.
Yeah. Sign it, out of there. Good to go.
A wild woman for me.
Don't
forget, we've got more coming up after this, so don't be loose.
Stacked to the brim with wild women today. Even an Australian wild woman, so make sure you're here for that.
Carol, lock your doors. Hide your wife. Hide your children. Hide your wife. What was it? I think that's the same.
Yeah. Okay.
Something like that.
Everybody's hopping with the turkey barns caught fire. I heard newscast media was covering the turkey barn burning down. Glad to see you.
Yeah,
dust storm.
And I'd like to know what is really on top of that.
It's got to be like everything.
It's pretty quick. Anybody see McDonald's yet?
No, but man, this is a beautiful area to get arrested in.
But we haven't had a McDonald's on the show in
2 days, I think. It's all right. She's getting these kids to the Hotel 6. Way nicer than the motel.
Do you think that she's wanted or something? I mean, there's got to be a reason. You don't just
I don't think so. I think she just did not want the ticket. She would not sign for the ticket because he was about to let her go.
You think she's super budgeting her vacation and she didn't have a penny to spare?
I mean, he even told her, you don't have to pay for this right now. You don't. You have to pay for it. Utilizing that center lane like we haven't seen in a while.
When they first put those in that small town that I grew up in, you could never use them because everybody comes to a complete stop and freaks out when you try to make turns. They don't. The dive bomb lane, they didn't understand it at all. It's still kind of weird. No, about 12 kids in there.
Yeah, you can't pay well on kids. But we did have the one cop.
I mean, I would imagine they keep it away from it, no? Just to kind of, I couldn't really tell it happened so fast.
I think he was a horrible shot because I don't see anything he hit.
Oh, that was a hard turn.
Oh, here we are at the hotel.
Are we just going to run into the...
Kids, get to the room quick. You can turn that down. Do you think, like, she was thinking if she went to jail, the kids could go to the room? Thomas, good to see you. Hitting the news stories. Let's go. Let's go.
The Hansons are hitting the road, and wherever they go, they'll be about 10 minutes from the hotel by window.
The Hansons are hitting the road, baby. That's right. What better way to advertise after that?
Arrested for drunk driving twice, just 20 minutes apart. State police say 33-year-old Stephanie Ringgold had 2 young children with her and another adult when she was pulled over last week in Rosedale. Troopers say she was seen speeding and passing a vehicle on the shoulder. She was processed and released.
Larry.
But that same trooper saw her get back in her car
And he arrested her?
and drive off. And that's when she was arrested again. She
Double
is now
jeopardy?
facing several charges.
I mean, should we have got a different cop to arrest her? I mean, 2 DUIs in 20 minutes? I mean,
You're gonna get pepper sprayed, and you're probably gonna go to jail for obstruction.
oh man, this is a tough bathroom.
We told you to leave.
But I'm leaving, but I need LA to
You even like get it cracked, honestly.
This lady's been locked in this bathroom
yeah, we're
for
good.
2 hours, by the way.
Yeah, just spray right here.
Oh, number 2.
2 hours. Refuses to leave the bathroom. And that's her in the bathroom fighting with herself.
She needs to go to jail for fire.
LA's trying to kill me.
She's trying to start a fire in there now.
That bottle's got to be almost empty.
She's gonna start sliding notes under the door.
You're gonna have to shoot me. No, we're gonna have to go hands on and throw you to the ground. Because
They're gonna go hands on with.
Finally.
now
I mean,
it's
she
about
could be
time.
covered in poop. I mean,
That's for you. I feel like
Carol, thank you.
oh, thank you, Carol. You're too kind.
Love you, Carol.
If you're thinking about maybe you'd like to make an
that's
anonymous
my favorite,
donation,
honestly.
down below you'll find our
I'm not really
PayPal
good at Israel, 'cause I really like the way
and the link tree.
He literally
Feel
told
free to
me.
use
Oh,
that.
yeah.
see the
He's
door.
gonna pound the door open and spray her.
You're going to get Ladonna.
This is definitely it's a
This
retail
place smells
store.
really
by the
good,
way.
though.
This whole place is going up in flames. Okay, you're going to jail for arson now.
It's an old skating rink.
We haven't sprayed anything yet, but we're fixing to. You got your pepper spray?
Oh, they're on the second floor. That's why it looks like that.
He has his pepper spray, so we're gonna spray the door right now, under the door.
Sounds like her a little bit.
We're gonna go from
We're
there.
WD-40 this door, and
She
then we're
keeps
coming
spraying.
in.
She has a lighter, so she's trying to set us
She's trying to start a fire.
on fire.
We're driving code
Here,
right before
here.
you.
So you need
Probably
to.
cost me about $10,000.
Ladonna.
Free
We
t-shirt.
can, but we were gonna try to
We
spray her
could bust
first
it
and
down.
have
They
her
said we
come
could.
out.
Yeah, let's bust it down and then spray her. Oh, open the door. And
So
I like
the light
that.
is off.
We kick
So
the
we need to
door
be aware
in,
of that.
we spray her,
Okay.
or do we
So
spray her,
the
kick
light
the
is
door
off.
in, and grab
She
her?
has a lighter. She has the spray.
Greg, good to
You
see
going to come out?
Come on, right now.
But it's cat here.
No, come out.
No, I need cat.
Okay, so
Ready?
My son.
you ready?
We're going to
We have to go hands on.
OC it or bust it open?
I'll bust open then OC that. OC her.
I've
Protect
done
the
Seven
serve,
minutes?
I'd say so.
We have a crack.
How else do you get her out? She's been in there for 2 hours. What do you?
It goes in, yeah. So when we're gonna hit her. Okay, so what's the plan? Gonna bust it then spray, or we're gonna bust it and go hands on?
Wait 4 hours till she burns it down.
Because we're gonna have to go hands on. She's already like
Okay,
threatened.
so let's just.
I
go
don't
hands on.
understand what you expect.
Not get OC.
Okay,
She could be
perfect.
covered in
Ready?
feces at this point.
I'm not
Big, long ass killer. You think you can get it with your long legs?
You're
I
a
just-
big one.
Bring that down just a little
Yep.
bit.
Explain
It's
to me
about to
the
be
other.
Rufus, I need you, Rufus. I need you, Rufus.
What are you supposed to do though? I make it an honest. And I want to know.
And he's like,
Do you sit there for 4 hours? Wait another 6 hours?
LH, stop it. Stop it.
They
You're
waited a
hurting
long
me.
time.
Okay, I'll go
If
to
she
jail.
is
I don't
insane and
mind.
obviously
I
having a
don't
mental
stop it.
issue, is she better off in the bathroom by herself?
Yeah, with a lighter.
I don't understand. I just
think
don't
she's just
understand what you
possessed.
expect people to do. It's like a perp holding a gun to your face and they get shot and everybody's like, well, why the hell did you shoot him?
Get your hands on my throat. That is so nasty.
Yeah, that's what's
Get your, she just say, get your hands out of my tail. That's just nasty.
Okay. Let's clean the blood. Let's clean the blood of this person.
Oh, that must have been a horrible
Can we
shit.
clean up the
stud.
blood?
Yeah, we're gonna do not kick him. Do not kick him.
No, he is free for this.
Do not kick him. Sit up.
Oh, Brent.
Correct, Brent.
My breath.
Oh my gosh.
But then in people that say a lot of stuff similar to what you say are the first people that'll be
We are
bitching and
covering
complaining because
Colorado
it took
first
5
for
minutes
you
for the
on
cops to get
CBS
there.
4.
Cool.
A gruesome discovery of a woman attacked now turns up to be made up.
Uh-oh. That sounds like what they call
Police are
a
saying
lie.
a woman found tied up in a dumpster. Vail police have now arrested that woman, Linnea Hayda.
My
They
man.
say she incorrectly reported what happened.
Hayda's
told
gonna
police
hate.
someone hurt her, tied her up, left her in that dumpster to die. But now officers say that's not true and believe that she may have put herself in the dumpster, possibly even tied herself up. She's now being charged with false reporting, tampering with evidence, and attempting to influence a public servant.
I mean, who among us hasn't tied themselves up and put ourselves in the toilet?
Please.
Is she okay, Creed? Did she poop?
Stand up for me. Do you understand?
You're a man. You cannot touch me.
Right
You
now,
cannot touch me.
I think
blue cam.
This is gonna get spicy. Check them out on the net or the interweb, your choice.
Welcome back, Rich.
2021. Officers responded to a physical disturbance between a male and female in Sparta, Wisconsin.
Uh-oh.
While en route to the residence, officers were informed the female was grabbing the male by the throat, as reported by a witness. They also learned the female had ripped the male's shirt and had him on the ground.
Skin
The
can heal,
female
but
was later
clothes are
identified
forever.
as 20-year-old Nicole Campton. Upon arrival, the officer noticed the male and Nicole physically disengaging from one another. After Nicole noticed the officer approach, she began walking
She's
away.
pulling out. Get ready. Oh! Oh, he's pretty messed up. Look at him.
Miss, stop! I'll take a second car. She's walking away from me now. Stand there. Stand there.
You stand there. You got your ass beat, sir.
Okay, I won't.
Thank you,
Stand there.
Joey Malone.
Stand there. Stand
Set
there.
this one?
She then
Well, good for
began
you.
sprinting away after being told to stop multiple times.
Run. Ooh, we on a full out run.
Stop right now.
It looks so much faster when it's.
Yeah, he's really closing the gap. Oh, is this? Did she just run in somebody's garage?
I believe so.
Stop.
How dare they? All she did was beat up that guy.
Put your hands behind your back.
Cooperate. Please stop.
Do it now.
I can't breathe.
Put your hands behind your back right now.
Well, I don't imagine so. You're out of shape. You just sprinted the
Put your other
500
hand behind your
yards.
back.
Oh, but she's a lover. Look at her phone.
I can't like this. Stop. They roll on your stomach.
I think every garage has mismatched pieces of carpet, remnants, putting the room together.
I'll be throwing away that too. Do you think we got steroids?
She got roid rage. Look at that face.
Listen, to me. Turn over. Turn over.
There goes the guy she beat up, just like, what can I say?
Tougher.
She's fine, everybody. She's fine.
Well, you almost saw a bunch of kids get shot in the minivan.
I mean,
What more do you want?
we're giving you everything we got.
Roll up on your side so you can breathe.
Knocked over such nice stuff, too.
Yeah, this is somebody's shit. You just come in here and tear stuff up.
I've seen videos like this, but it's not good for YouTube.
No.
Roll on your side. I can't.
Don't want to crank that up too loud. The neighbors
Yeah.
wonder what's going on.
Your Asian neighbors are looking out the window.
Roll on your
What's
side so I
going on?
can change so I can lock the cuffs so they don't keep tightening on you. I don't care. I really don't.
She ran great.
Apparently so. It seemed like we were going a million miles an hour.
Are you hurt at all?
And obviously, this isn't her house. This is somebody's got children. Can you imagine, like, somebody come busting up into your house like this, and you're like,
Always reminds me of during that chase when the guy ran into that house and people came out the back. Remember that?
yeah. And the guy, he went into the house and stole their car and busted through the garage door with the car.
Miss, is this your house?
They always start crying so much once they're really caught and they know what's going on.
Can you sit down?
Always.
Was she crying when she was beating that guy up in the yard for everybody to see?
Okay, sit on your butt.
His manhood just, fleeting.
Okay, sit up. Catch your breath. Catch your breath.
She look at her. She's still fighting. Oh,
Taco, I'm not crying. She is, though.
She's getting hard now. Real hard. I'm waiting for her to toughen up here in a second.
Doug says, check your paper.
I don't know what's behind that.
That's big. God, Doug.
Doug, did you mean to send $1,000? No refunds.
Please.
That's so much money.
Stand up, please.
Doug, thank you for the 25 bones, baby.
Doug, holy crap. Thank you, Doug. Send it in that.
Doug topping the charts today with his 25 bones.
Do you understand? You are under arrest. You are going to comply.
Hey, girl, paper bag. Isn't that what you need?
Dang.
Stand here. I
So
do not
maybe
know
I
what's
had one.
inside of here.
She could use, but I don't see it.
CH, you know it. It's Wild Woman Wednesday.
She needs one of those Harry Potter disappearing cloaks. You ever seen that movie?
Totally faking it. It's like that woman yesterday. When she knew she was losing that case and shit was getting bad for her, she all of a sudden started, oh my, oh, I'm so, oh.
Yeah, she'll be like, you can't find me, copper.
Thank you, Philly.
Stand up, okay? Yeah, you fucking deal with it. Come here, you feel it.
I hear that dog wants to come and play. What happened there? You okay?
What's your name, miss?
I'm hiding from the police.
Okay. Well, you do.
No, I don't.
Stop trying to pull away from me.
My hair's in my goddamn mouth,
Relax.
dude.
Go.
Fucking asshole.
Whoa!
Yeah.
You kiss your boyfriend you beat up in the yard with that mouth?
She's going to jail
Sit down, please.
for a few hours before she gets probably
Dare she?
right out.
I love you!
What are we doing here?
He just yelled, I love you to her.
Thanks for kicking my ass. I love you.
While the officer was searching Nicole, she was non-compliant and kicked the officer in the leg.
Not Nicole. Salted
Kick
the
him
earth.
in the nuts, honey.
It's so fucking hot.
I know. So I'm gonna turn to face the car.
Why do you think it gets hot?
See everything on you? See everything on you I should know about?
I mean, you must really love somebody after taking that ass whooping he did in the front yard.
There was a video that I watched where they were getting arrested and they were far. I don't think we've ever had it, but they were talking about how much they love each other and how, you know, I can't wait until we both get out.
Tough shit right now.
Touch me.
He
And then-
just told her tough shit.
Tough shit.
Tough shit.
Then she starts screaming her phone number, or he starts screaming her phone number to her, and then they find out that they had just met.
You kick me. You're gonna go to the ground again. Get over
Love
here.
on first sight.
6 inches is fine.
It's fine. Now she's just, wow.
If you kick me, you're gonna go face down into the ground.
I saw
Wow.
that. Sucks for him.
He's being an ass.
He did some bad stuff,
Can't
man.
search her
He's
'cause
a
she's
vampire
sweating.
for sure.
He's beating his ass.
You're right. You're not a female. Doesn't matter.
Dirty
Relax.
biggin.
Well, we have to search you.
We'll have to search you.
Just added another charge by kicking me, by the way. That's a felony.
Yeah. Yeah, Dustin, it happens. Like I just mentioned a little bit ago. I don't mean to be a dick about it. I'm voicing my opinion as far as I don't understand what you people expect people to do. It's crazy to me.
I mean, at the end of the day, these people are human. You know,
Call the fucking cops.
It doesn't matter who calls.
Like the only person in America
matter who
that sound like Seth Rogen somehow.
No, it doesn't.
hey, that's a compliment.
I'll take it. I don't.
I did it when I did not do it.
You didn't stop.
Anything I ever get, they're like, Mikey, hello, my friend,
Now I have a seat.
you whiny bitch.
Hello,
like,
Mikey.
hello, Mikey, this is your dad.
This is hot after Jason, after you too.
Your butt
Okay,
cheeks
scoot your
were warm
feet
in the
in.
shower.
Or she's gonna shut the door.
Get some air on you, okay?
But I love
Get
you,
my
baby.
hair out of my face.
Hey, Taz, just want to remind you guys, 8 o'clock tonight, special night and special time for members only. Just so you know. Don't forget.
And please
You get
like
your
this
door?
video. I mean, we're doing terrible today. I
After
don't wanna
interviewing
say-
other
tell you the
witnesses,
number.
they claim Nicole tackled the male down to the ground and wouldn't let him leave.
What did you see here?
So I was sitting in front of my window and
I saw a man lose his manhood card.
basically she was all over him. He didn't really do anything. But she kept grabbing him, ripped his shirt open.
Oh my!
I
Sure, it wasn't a S-word assault.
kept jumping on top of him.
Depending where you are in Texas, you got a
Finally dig into the
hurricane
ground,
coming,
but then came back up.
or at least some
and
tropical stuff.
Stand back. There's a hurricane coming.
wouldn't let him leave over here. I don't know whose squad that
Thank you,
is.
Vinny.
Okay. That's all I seen. I didn't know anything else about back here. What happened?
What drew your attention to him?
The ass
At
beating.
first, I'm like, are they just screwing around?
Yeah.
Because she was all over him.
What has he got in his hand? A
She said she was, like,
walkie-talkie?
jumping
Was
on his
he
back or something?
community watch?
And then she kept grabbing at his throat.
Yeah, you definitely don't have the laugh.
I can't legally use my radio because I'm on reserve.
Okay.
Neighborhood law.
All right. So what's your name? Oh, stay in here.
Yeah,
What's your name?
neighborhood watch for sure. He's the head.
What's
What
your
is going
name?
on?
Cuckington.
Her name's Nicole.
Beat up.
Okay, having a fight with this girl? Who is
No,
this?
his name isn't OJ.
That's my girlfriend.
That's what?
That's my girlfriend.
Just stand back. What's her name?
Nicole Kim.
Nicole Kim.
Campton. C-A-M.
I thought you
In
said
relation to
Nicole.
Judge.
Maybe.
What's going on?
That's right. Fight started in the house.
Okay.
Is that his breast exposed right there? I keep seeing.
No, it's a paperwork.
Right there, yeah, it's his nipple. I see his nipple.
Ring around the rosy between the door
Right
and the
there, by the blurry part.
window.
You did.
How'd you get out the door?
It's
the
right
window?
there.
Yeah.
He's got a pepperoni nipple.
Oh, yeah, Tiff, you're right.
Did you get out the door or the window?
Yeah, that's not the best.
That's kind of great.
Just opened the door and let me go out.
Okay.
I went out into the garage. I opened the door. I was going to go leave.
I think he was referring to the dude that got beat
She
up.
came out, started
I think.
reaching in my pockets
Yeah.
as if she was gonna grab
He
something.
likes it.
I just didn't want her to do that. I tried to
Mikey's a
leave.
cuck for cucks. How about that?
I'm a cucker. I'm a mother cucker.
I just
Yeah, I seen it. You seen it too, right? His tits.
Really?
Yes.
I was staring right at it.
So what happened when
Watch
you
it.
guys
I'm
out here
sure
on
we'll
the
see it again. I mean,
she just kept trying to grab my stuff,
Like what stuff?
whatever's in my pocket, whether it was
Oh,
cigarettes or phone.
it looks like he was born a woman.
She ripped open your shirt or
I was in the garage.
Expose your breast to the crowd.
Does that interest
did
you,
she
Mike?
hit you at all?
I'm just pointing out
Brushed
the.
each other a little
Yeah,
bit.
I'm like a tour guide. I'm like over here, Mount Rushmore, over here.
Okay.
Yeah,
This
I get
man's
you
nipple.
guys, you guys all saw it. I'm staring right at it. Go, huh?
Oh yeah, that's like full on nipplage.
What was all this about?
The amount of, oh my god, you guys are too funny.
I told her I had a better rack than her.
She thinks I'd rather play games than spend time with her. And it escalates from there. Because I'm the person that I want to go to and I want to
God, there's so many things I want to say, and I'm trying to work through them in my mind to the good one, the ones that I can say here. All right, see it right there, Creed? I mean,
Nicole
come
was
on.
charged with felony battery to an officer
he had
and
a rack.
misdemeanor accounts of resisting, disorderly conduct.
Do you want me
and
to put it
possession
on
of drug
slow-mo or
paraphernalia.
pause it for anybody? Anybody want to?
Do a
Except for disorderly conduct and resisting. The judge stated Nicole will be eligible for expungement after 1 year if no new charges and fines are paid in full.
No more sponging for her. No.
Do you
sirree.
enjoy our content and want to see more?
We
Join
do.
the
Sure.
Code Blue Cam Patreon for
See,
early
that's-
access to ad-free
this is the
videos,
stuff you should be
exclusive content
checking
not
out.
published on YouTube, behind the scenes,
Wow,
and
we're
much more. By
behind
joining,
the
you will
scenes.
help with the production.
This is all behind the
sustainability,
scenes. That's
and
all we
long-term
do.
viability of Code Blue Cam. See the
Code
link in
Blue
the
Cam's a
description for more
great
information.
channel.
We are
No,
truly
they
thankful
are.
for
I
all your
appreciate them a
support.
lot. Man, I'm telling you, I love the music. I love the setup. Wait, and he reads stuff for us, so we don't have to. Wild Woman Wednesday continues. Don't go anywhere. That's a
Just
long one.
dance with me. Dance with me. Dance with me.
Thirsty
Everybody.
Trap Thursday. I like that.
Notion.
Oh, more
still
ads.
continues to be the
By the way, if
easiest
you're
way to just
looking
get
for some Notion or some lotion, may I recommend coconut oil?
And for us, that's
It's a
extremely-
proven lubricant.
Kicking, screaming, and bizarre behavior.
New video tonight shows exactly what Albuquerque police were up against when they faced a woman who had just stolen an officer's car. News 13's Courtney
no
Allen
thanks.
joins us now with
Hard
video.
pass.
Courtney.
Dean Jess Marquita Rivera put up quite a fight.
Let me
before
see that
finally
Tootsie
being
Roll.
hauled off to jail.
Tense moments between a car thief and Albuquerque police.
Just kicked us.
It all started at a car dealership in November after reports of a woman stealing a car and causing trouble.
We kicked her out of the showroom. We were still here. She started
Steal-
hitting. She hit this hard.
She stole the
Stabbed it
car?
with the key and then hit the windshield.
The responding officer found that woman, Marquita Rivera, walking along the median on Lomas. When the officer confronted Rivera, you can see her hit the officer and take off in her patrol car.
So not only is she still a police car, but she also stole a real car. Gotcha.
Rivera traveled westbound on Minot, weaving in and out of traffic. It took spike
I thought it was
strips and a
music.
maneuver to get her to stop.
I thought so too.
Go, 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 go.
The entire incident lasting about 16 minutes.
Step out of the vehicle right now.
Those are some nice old school spikes.
But when Rivera was finally detained and in the back of another officer's car, her behavior turned bizarre. For more than 10 minutes, she argued back and forth with police as they tried to get her out of
Nice
the car
hair.
and into the substation for booking.
Satan, I rebuke you in the name of Jesus. No weapons formed against me shall
Oh,
prosper.
Lord.
Father God, oh my God. Let me pray.
Sovereign citizen?
Rivera was charged with several felonies, including
psychopath?
aggravated battery
You decide.
on a peace officer and unlawful taking of a motor vehicle. Back to you.
All right, Courtney, thank you. Rivera is also facing battery charges from an incident back in February when she was caught on video plowing into a group of people with her car downtown. A judge ordered a psychiatric evaluation before that case moves forward.
So we're saying she's crazy. Okay, well, we'll go with crazy.
Yeah,
Why
a
not?
little psycho. I think that.
Why not? I mean,
The crashing end to a botched getaway.
Bang, whoosh, cars whoosh, everywhere.
The driver misjudging a turn,
Good man.
slamming into a street
Onion?
sign and hitting a
Yeah,
tree
Australia,
at Croydon
baby.
Park. It was the woman's second crash in as many minutes. She'd just cleaned up a traffic light pole at the intersection of Days and Regency Roads,
Ladybirds.com.
just a couple of hundred
Official
meters down the
sponsor.
road.
We were pretty flustered by it. Yeah, we weren't expecting. Yeah, like 3:30.
First spotted by police on Regency Road in the
Take two
early
are
hours of
testing
this
things,
morning.
just
An officer
FYI.
tried to
This
speak
is
with the
a
driver, but
test.
she took off, injuring him as she fled. But she didn't get far. Officers surrounding the car after watching her getaway plan fall into a heap.
Yeah, we seen a cop
Oh, hey.
had rammed the side of the other vehicle, and the girl, she was trying to get out, and yeah, the cop ended up pepper spraying her.
The 23-year-old woman was taken to the Queen Elizabeth Hospital with minor injuries. She's now facing a raft of serious charges, including driving while
That's a
disqualified,
crash
driving
bandicooter?
unregistered, and displaying stolen plates.
We don't need, people like this on the road. It's dangerous.
Tim Yateman, 7 News.
Good
on
day.
scene, but this is the end of a pursuit out
Stu.
here in the Silver Lake area.
Stu.
Live in Sky 9, I'm Stu Mandel. Back to you two in the studio.
Sounds like a
Well, thank
young
you.
Stu.
The two of us, me and Creed, is that what you're talking about? He said, back to you two in the studio.
Oh, thank you, Stu.
Right now, it's just that one.
It's just this why?
Other
Why?
officers with traffic out here. I'm doing a little bit of a wider shot to see where they are. I understand they're still about a mile away from this area.
That's what I've heard,
LAPD,
JA.
they've been very, very careful with their policies lately. This was a full-blown pursuit. They did back off, they did back off before this accident. They turned off the night sun.
Why are we watching a chase at the end? That's
Tracking
weird.
mode, and there she goes.
Oop, never
There
mind.
she goes. She's made her decision. She's going to keep this.
She felt like she wasn't safe next to that encampment.
I thought it was one of those videos that popped all the way to the end. I was just getting ready. You almost had me, but I almost went for
This
it.
a pursuit once again, or go back into tracking mode. But you can see that SUV described as a Mercedes SUV now.
Ooh,
working its way,
somebody
I
got
believe it's
money.
going to be on either 3rd or Beverly, but really starting to move out again. You can see
Here's
that
Pamela
car
with your
actually
tip of the
getting a little
day.
bit
Put out
air
peppermint
going
oil
over
to
those
keep the
bumps.
mosquitoes away.
LAPD, there's backup units that
Do you
you
put
were
it
asking
on you or just like a gallon bucket in
about,
the
Jeff. I'm
yard?
sure they see that car making these erratic moves. That's what they got. That's what they noticed earlier on. That's what got LAPD's attention. It's still moving
She
along
might
out
be
here.
drunk,
We're gonna get you
Creed.
some streets. But now we're approaching
or the
Glendale
video's
Boulevard.
drunk.
But now this is going to
A
be
little bit of
another
both.
full-blown pursuit. We saw that vehicle stop after an accident. She's on Temple, just
She's
past
on
Glendale Boulevard.
drugs.
Get
Oh,
them all.
thank you, mods, for your hard work. There's no telling what's going on here. No telling. Whoa, indeed, Stu Mundell. If you're new here, think about subscribing. This is day 2 of some testing, so please bear with us through technical issues as we continue on. I think we're in Silver Lake area. Anybody
The
want to know
innocent
where we
people
were?
around this person leading them on a pursuit. But Jeff, you brought up a good point. Pursuits are inherently dangerous to begin with, let alone with the driver who may be drunk.
What?
So a lot of
Danger,
different
you
factors
say?
LAPD is
Tell
dealing
us
with
more.
right now. But Stu, are you getting any kind of sense of how fast she's going on these surface streets here?
120, 130.
You know, she speeds up, she slows down. You know, one thing I can tell you is weaving in out of traffic, making a lot of erratic moves out here. That
By the way, it's only 84 likes over here on the
airbag,
We Got to
definitely
Chase
right there.
page.
She's
Come on,
got
guys.
that airbag sitting there in her lap.
What's
now,
going
that
on?
may have happened from that other
That was
accident
almost a
that we
rear end.
saw. We saw her off at a distance when she was getting off the 101 at Alvarado. There was a collision, actually went up on the embankment, came back down. That may be from where that airbag, you can see her actually fussing with that airbag right there. Now she seems like she's waiting for a light.
She
You can
fighting
see
with the
that
airbag, you
helicopter.
say?
That's the LAPD helicopter overhead. Now, LAPD, they're handling this. They're very ginger about this. You can actually see those blinking lights there. There it is. It's peeking, they're peeking
I love
through.
a good
They're
stew
here,
and a good ginger.
they're making their presence known.
Thank you,
but
Brent.
this vehicle still continuing to elude the officers. And we just know we're getting another turn right here. We'll get you a direction. 101 eastbound is going to be the 101 eastbound is where it looks like where we're going. LAPD, one
I always love
officer's
it. Let's
behind
stop for
it there.
stoplight.
Jeff, you were asking about that
stop
backup earlier. Now I'm kind of curious.
That's how you know
Where
she's
are
drunk.
they? Now, when it gets on the freeway, they might be getting the California Highway Patrol involved. But, you know, those crazy high speeds, that is a newer model
Crazy.
SUV, Mercedes. So it has a lot of power. It's got a lot of go.
Brent,
But
everybody
with that person
who's been
behind
nice
the wheel,
enough to
and
send
look at
Doug,
her, she's weaving in and
Bob.
out. We've already seen a couple of accidents. You saw it. I heard Jeff get which came up on that light.
See, that's when
earlier on.
pocket
She
knife will
does
come in
get
handy,
very
guys.
close
Always
to
have
other
a pocket
cars,
knife
and
in
we can
case the
see that
airbag
damage
comes
on
out.
that
Just
vehicle.
cut that
Yes,
She
thing
hasn't
out,
been
throw it
very
out the
bad
window.
before.
Yeah. Pocket
cut
knives.
seatbelts off if you were in
Well, you could tell that she is talking about a possible drunk driver, and she's getting close to vehicles,
And
driving very fast, going through red lights, and now it looks like she's almost out of control.
And not being able to see very well because, as Stu pointed out, the airbag is
She got
deployed.
smashed
So
in the
she's
face
been
with an
fussing with it,
airbag.
trying to see around this deployed airbag in her car from a previous accident.
It's gonna be like
And
getting punched in the
so
face.
that's another factor in making this even more dangerous than just the pursuits we see all the time. Possibly DUI driver behind the wheel, airbag deployed, high rates of speed, and now trying to drive and maneuver a car on the freeway here. Not a good recipe. It's a recipe for disaster.
And they got
here.
the right turn signal on at this point in time. No headlights, it looks like. Again,
Have you ever
this is
seen
the
another
DUI
ginger
driver, we believe,
before?
behind the wheel of this Mercedes. It's a woman. This is 101 eastbound now. LAPD in pursuit. We just saw one cruiser behind us. It was kind of a stop and go pursuit. This individual stopped, and then they thought it was a standoff there for a while. They
This video is
initially
going
had a
great.
full-blown pursuit, and they backed off, and it's back to a full-blown
Yeah, it's
pursuit
pretty
with only
amazing.
one cruiser at one point in time. It's down the
I'm
highway.
enjoying it.
CHP maybe now getting involved.
And Stu, you did say earlier that LAPD does have the helicopter
Sammy.
up above as
With
well.
the stars. Thank you, Sammy.
Well, that's right. The helicopter's been keeping an eye on this vehicle. We know that there was at least one cruiser
Oh,
behind it,
Andy.
but, you know, they shut off the light from the helicopter. They backed off. The ground unit did back off before that accident, right when we started this whole thing. So the officers being behind them, the light being on, doesn't seem to be affecting the way this person's driving. Right now, traffic seems to be slowing her down just a bit.
My truck needs to go in for service. There's a recall on one of the
next thing right there. You can see her
Oh,
cutting
yeah.
across those
We
gore
get recall
points,
stuff all the
doing it
time.
again. It seems like when she does make those lane changes, very aggressive, instead of slowing down, speeding up. Possibly getting off in an off-ramp. I saw
creeping along.
Yep, we're getting back off onto
all right.
the surface streets out here. This vehicle, not sure if she knows where she's going, because I'm a little confused right now where we are, too. East Los Angeles.
Stu
Looks like
doesn't
we're
even know
heading
where he is.
southbags on a major.
Mayor, we need to
but
get
this
you those
vehicle,
personal
a lot of
airbags that
damage
you
to
wear.
it this evening. We know when they first got pulling into a gas station right there.
Go to get
DeSoto,
gas, or
northeast corner of DeSoto. I didn't
Pack
get the
of
cross, but you can
traffics?
see her driving
Grab a
around. That
Polar Pop?
airbag still deployed there. Don't know if she's going to getting back onto the road, just kind of driving around, trying to elude
I think
officers.
she might.
But that helicopter is going to be overhead, going to be keeping an eye on it.
drunk as a skunk.
Hopefully, her aggressive driving slows down a little bit, but we haven't seen that yet. We're working our way back into the Los Angeles area. We're westbound, and we can tell you
YouTube,
that
not YouTube, but StreamYard just did that thing where I played a sound effect and I
I'm
didn't
sorry.
see it, but I look over
We're
here
making
and it
another
did
turn.
play.
We're going to be going northbound. We're basically right in the very
I'm telling
industrial
you,
area of downtown
getting-
Los Angeles, very close to the river.
I think we're getting
making
closer and
another
closer
wide
to a
turn right there.
StreamYard.
We'll get you some of these smaller streets here as
If-
soon as
the
we
one-
can.
the green guy
Santa Fe
played.
was one of the last streets that we were talking about, but you can
Yeah.
see she's making these blocks right there. LAPD, they have backed off on the ground. They have
Did
the
you see the
helicopter
Creed? He's
overhead.
drunk as a skunk.
They do have that light off, and what I was trying to
Yes.
talk about earlier on was how their pursuit policies have been not to chase people, to back off. But in
That's
this case,
nothing's
this person's
changed yet.
driving very erratically, wide turns.
We couldn't have.
Overhead, southbound.
We couldn't be
Mateo
like
was the last
maxing out
location,
StreamYard.
but
You know what I
when
mean? We're
see
not
when
doing
she
that.
gets
We're
onto
just
these
running out.
wider streets, she really continues to
don't think
open up,
so.
getting those higher speeds, opening that throttle up. Right now, streets are
McDonald's!
That's a good sign. Believe we're
Wasn't
coming
even
up
ready.
on Alameda
That's
right
a
now.
great
That's
sign, Stu. I don't know about a good sign. But that's a
like a
great
northbound
sign.
turn Angeles area, working our way back towards the freeways. Now, this did start in the North Hollywood area. The original want was when they got behind it, they said erratic driving, possible DUI. You can see that damage to that vehicle, the rear window.
You know what else I'm
busted out.
loving?
You can
Thank
see a
you,
lot of damage to the
J.A.
side of the car. Now, when they were in pursuit, as soon as that helicopter got overhead earlier on the 101,
The great
the vehicle, they backed off. They did everything that they
My
were supposed to
favorite
do.
author.
Right through a red light, solid red, northbound Alameda,
I do
downtown
miss
Los
Julio
Angeles
Juice,
area,
though.
working its way back to the freeways. Now,
I
they
mean,
did everything they were supposed to do. Another
We're going to
hard
be
turn,
live tonight, starting at 8. So, I mean, anything can happen,
light,
right?
and we've seen this thing, other vehicle this evening.
You
and,
keep
this
thinking,
car
Nigel.
clearly damaged from other accidents.
Yeah, well, at least she's going the right way in a one-way. A lot of those one-way roads downtown, she takes another run right through a red light. That's the third one in a row. Let's bring you up to speed real quick. This all started in North Hollywood.
We just went through
A person pulled over for drunk driving is what the initial call
Oh,
was.
yeah,
But there have been a
Nancy
couple
and Joel.
accidents along the way. The front end
Go ahead. Do what you got to do.
and damage.
You
Oh, almost Mercedes SUV. Front end damage, rear damage as well. The airbag has been
like and
deployed in
subscribe
this
to
car. She
Shit Show,
continues to drive
please.
erratically and aggressively
Please, we're
on the
begging.
highway, off the
The
highway, back
circus.
on the side streets, and now downtown. Gone through Silver Lake, and this is an impaired, possibly impaired driver that police are trying to
Aw,
round up.
show
And
us
she
your
has
puppies.
stopped and started
Bob.
by our count
Oh,
since
be
we
careful how you say that.
went to air 3 times.
Women.
Yep. And Stu, you know,
Yeah,
I'm
probably-
not sure if you're
Apparently,
hearing anything
Mikey,
on the
you just
scanner
asked,
about the
Chris here,
communication at
Joe.
all or any attempts to communicate between LAPD.
Well, you know, anything's possible.
Comes around is all around. Over towards Broadway. I'm keeping an eye on that helicopter, seeing where there she goes right there. I believe this is going to be 7th Street.
These
We're
night
working our way
chases
back
are so.
towards
I don't know how they
Broadway
keep
right
up with
now.
some.
Driving
Especially when
a
you don't
little
even
bit
have the
slower.
night sun on them.
That's the
I
only
couldn't
good thing
imagine.
I can say. Now we're going to be making another northbound turn. This is going to be
In their
Broadway,
defense, this was
and,
quite a while
keeping an eye
ago.
on it. These buildings making it a little difficult. I don't. Back on Los Angeles Street, as I understand it, you can see that vehicle really starting to move out. Again,
Potato,
higher
yes.
speeds, extremely dangerous situation. That vehicle gave us
I
the slip.
mean,
You know
nothing
what?
but the
only thing I
hotties
can
today,
say is
bud.
LAPD. They
Nothing
got
but
it. They do.
hotties.
They do it a lot better than we do, and we were following them, and they
That's
lost
a
it
miracle.
as well. Underneath the 10 freeway right there,
Little
looks like we're
power
going to be
stroke.
getting onto the 10 freeway. At least that's what one of these on-ramps is right here. Let's see if she actually...
Well, Roger, you go across the street and get yourself a steak at the steakhouse.
And from San Pedro Street, and you can see that vehicle getting back up on the freeway, still these high speeds, still that impaired driving type of situation. LAPD still in pursuit.
Don't drive drunk, kids.
How dare you! Miracle she hasn't hit anything else, if we can say it like that.
I'm pretty sure this
Airbags
is in
deployed.
stunning
This started up in the
360.
North Hollywood area. You can see that light going off. That light
I just got
turned
mad
off from
and
the LAPD, but her
just
lights
stopped looking
now
for the
off as well.
link for that.
Just
I was
going to
gonna
make
put
it a
it in
little
there.
bit more
spent like
dangerous
4
for
or
all
5
these
minutes
people out
looking
there
for
on
it.
the street.
I was done.
And take a look at these speeds.
And I was going to say
really,
something.
really
I
starting
give
to
up.
move out. Let me see if I can try to get some kind of speed as
I
we
think they
track it
need
in the
like
helicopter
100
this
and
evening.
some.
But
It's
So-
not a lot. That's why I wanted to say
So
something
we're probably
today.
right.
And
We're just knocking on
halfway
the
through it, I looked and looked and looked on our account. It doesn't even
on
show
the
up
triple
as a
digits out there,
subscriber.
110
So,
freeway.
and then
High
I
speeds
search it and
weaving
it
in
just
and
keeps.
out, and this
And then
vehicle
I
continued
click
to
again.
elude
You know,
officers
click
from
it and
LAPD.
the one.
And what is wrong
thing
with
and
this
it's
person to decide to turn their headlights off all of a sudden if they're going 100 miles an hour on the highway? That's almost
What
sideswiped
are
that
they
car.
thinking? It's
This
almost
is
like
going
they're
to be
drunk.
this is
Like
dangerous
they're drunk
already.
and
I can't
blacked
believe
out
it.
now.
I mean, we know that she's already hit a couple of cars, but I can't believe since the time that we've joined this pursuit, we haven't
Day
seen
2,
her
nothing.
hit another. This is amazing.
0.0.
Yeah, we've seen her
United
take
States
more
Marine.
and more chances as we've been watching, Stu.
This is concerning.
But more, it seems like she slows down a little
Brittany,
bit.
I need to
and then
grab
just-
it to put it
just gets a
into our
lot- it just
thing,
gets
and I need
crazier.
to
Every time
find
she
the
slows
link.
down,
And
it's like
I'll
that
find
one
it.
step
About
back,
impossible
3
to find.
steps
I just
forward.
gave up
This
'cause, like I
vehicle
said, I just
continues to
sat here looking at the
create
screen,
these high
scrolling
speeds.
for like
Looks
4
like
or
we're
5
getting
minutes.
off the freeway once again, basically back in that same location that we were earlier on.
Oh, and who we were
LAPD
talking
still
about
there.
is Marcel
Whoa!
and
There
of
we
course
go.
Stu, and we
There
just
we
had
go.
Nick.
somebody.
She actually
No
did a pit
surprise
maneuver
there.
on some civilian out there.
Oh.
That blue car spinning
And they're
out,
off.
and the car continues to go.
She just
LAPD
destroyed
they're
another person's car and
overhead.
kept
They're
on going.
watching it. Their policies right
Anyways, if we
now
find the
is
link, it's
basically
their
they're
YouTube
tracking
channel
mode, and this
that they're going to
vehicle
be using
continuing
to
drive
broadcast
extremely
live on,
crazy. So now we're
and
seeing
go back
at
out
least one
stringing
solid
together
hit. That
somewhere.
front of that Mercedes
They did
really
last time. It was
starting
only
to
on
get
Facebook.
banged up. This car continues to
Not a big fan of
drive out
Facebook.
here. That car, that person, there's another car blocking the road trying to park out here. We're
Yeah,
in a
that's
residential
possible
area that's gonna
today,
be just
bud.
in
We
the
can't
East
do
LA
that.
area, just border. It's going to be Boyle Heights, I'm guessing right now.
We're gonna
We'll
let
get
you
you some
re-rack
streets
it.
as soon as we
You get to
can.
play producer today.
Unfortunately, you're going to have to go back.
Looks
Choose
like
your own
she's doing
re-rack.
that again here again.
She just
it
parked.
looks like she's backing up.
Yeah,
We'll get you a
why
street name.
not?
But you can see the helicopter, the LAPD helicopter lighting it up. They're giving them locations. But again, that's going to be Whittier right there is going to be the cross she's on. But
Pursuit. So,
And
but
at
there
the
still
front of
is
that
only
car.
one
Dangerous
cruiser.
situation.
Yes.
That was a hard hit.
dangerous situation. The officers
She might be
getting back
blacked
in their
out
vehicle
by
right
not by
there,
choice,
just,
but because
it's
you know
making,
they don't
trying
work
to
anymore.
defuse the situation the best they could. If she would have hit that police car, that could have changed it a lot. Right now, looks like we're going to be southbound on Whittier, making another turn. We're going to be in the Boyle Heights area. This vehicle continuing on.
I'm
LAPD,
shocked that they're still going.
They're just kind of letting her do her thing this evening, and
Which
this
is
is something
really
very
dangerous.
unusual.
I mean,
We
come on,
know
man.
that they're trying to
Hello, Grotto.
There you go. That's
change
it.
up their policies
Or so
for
she
the
thought.
public. But in this case, you just got to wonder, this car moving extremely fast out
Yeah.
here. We've seen
Wow, I
at
was
least
able to get
one
the spot I've
accident
been
with a
trying to get
civilian
all week.
where that car
Are you still looking for the
is
link?
basically
Yeah, I'm
spun
getting to
out
drop it.
as she
No,
got
I
off
know
the
where it's at. I
freeway
just
this
gotta go
evening.
grab it.
The helicopter turned their light off again. So right now, the public not really aware that this person driving very reckless. this
Yeah, but it
evening,
is hard,
no
though. I mean,
lights on,
as somebody
several
that grew up in
accidents,
New York, it's
and
hard to get
impaired.
that salt and shit
You
on
know,
top the bottom.
Stu, they've given her
especially back
several
in the day.
chances.
Now, car washes
They've
that you
backed
drive
off
through
from
spray
her.
underneath. But
They've turned off the spotlight on the
big.
helicopter, the LAPD.
By the way, they've hit
backed
1,000.
off the patrol
oh,
cars.
they did good.
They've given her space to try to make the right decision and end this. She's pulled over several times, and people were thinking, involved in this pursuit, maybe, we're going to be sitting here for a while until we defuse this. But every single time she's taken off, and now she is going very fast on surface streets. We're now
Yes.
in Boyle Heights, and she
Very
has
fast.
turned her lights off. LAPD helicopter has turned their lights off. up. And again, We are back at this cat and mouse game here
Yeah,
on
it's
the
almost
surface streets.
it's almost like a
Well, it's a good
jackrabbit.
time to
Just
stop for
So
two
you
for
can see
$1
this is a
tacos at the
residential
old Jack in the
neighborhood.
Box.
We did see her just flick a
Did
cigarette
he just say
out
she's
of
like
the
a
car.
jackrabbit?
Just sitting there right now, and it looks like we're starting to move again,
What?
and then we stop again.
Smoke 'em if you
That
got 'em.
vehicle, it's obviously not the vehicle. The vehicle is probably going to be able to go. The driver
Thank
is
you,
making
Chuck. I'm
some
looking forward
bizarre
to it, leaving
decisions
early
this
morning.
evening. LAPD, they are right there behind him.
Hell
It looks like we're
yes,
starting to
thank
move
you.
again, and then she slows down again.
Where
The
you been,
helicopter
Lisa?
definitely has the light back on it. You've got some
I
civilians just kind
think
of
that was
probably
15
wondering what's
Hallelujah.
going on out there. You can see that person approaching that intersection very cautiously. That vehicle stopped once again.
Why are we
A
not
number of
boxing her in,
LAPD
like, right
officers
now?
Behind them. These are North Hollywood officers. These are going to be the officers from North Hollywood. And it
I'd
looks
say
like we're starting
so.
to
That's a
move
pretty
once
good deal
again
there.
out here. Now, you said it. The LAPD using a lot of restraint out there this evening. They
Gio with the 2 bows. Thank you.
Towards those officers. As soon as that vehicle starts going,
you,
the
thank
LAPD shutting
Thank you,
their
thank you,
lights
thank you.
off.
There,
That's their new
the link
policy.
is in
So
there.
that
Definitely
car
one you want it. There's
continues to
nothing
move
on the
out there.
channel, just so you know.
You
There's
can see that's
nothing
gonna
on the
be,
channel
I believe it's
now.
going to be First Street, and we're
But they wanted to get
making
to
another
1,000
turn
and
right there.
said then they're going to start
the car's
talking
behind it,
about it.
lights and
They got
sirens,
like
but they're keeping
1,010
their
right
distance.
now. So
This car
nice
really
little
starting
buffer.
to move again. I believe if we're not in the out of the Boyle
It's gonna
Heights
be a
area
good channel
yet,
once they
we're
get
going
it
to be
up and
working
going.
our way into
And
East
if you
Los
can't click
Angeles.
that link, good
Very
luck
high
finding
speeds
it.
right now.
YouTube
Sheriff's
doesn't want
Department
anybody to
might
grow
get
or find
involved as we're
anything.
going to
I
be
swear
leaving
to
the
God.
city area, getting
Did you
into
just
the
have it
county
saved
area
somewhere?
shortly. But
Yeah.
I'm just very
I looked,
concerned
man. I
for
was getting
anybody
mad. You
that's
could
out
go
on
back
the
in the
road
video
who
and
saw
see
this car
the
make
part where
contact with a
I
civilian,
was about
just
ready to
coming off the freeway,
punch something.
basically.
I knew where I
hit the
had
back
it
of that car,
at.
spun
I
it
could get
around.
to.
That
So we
Mercedes
got one
kept going.
headlight. I mean,
Right now,
we were mad about
fast
it
speeds,
earlier.
I hate
slower
that song.
speeds. East Los
Too.
Angeles will get you some streets here, but I believe that we're going to be on First Street.
Awesome. Thank you, guys. Yeah, I promise you. It's going to be a lot of fun. I mean, Stu back in the day, and he's talked about it a lot right here on the channel with us about his old stringing days.
LAPD's following on the ground.
And
They're
when him
watching
and
from
Marcel
the
went
air.
out, kind of
We're
tested
keeping
out.
an
I guess
eye
it
on
went
as
good
well.
because they're going to do it
Luckily,
again.
Not too many people out here this evening on some of these residential roads. She's on the wrong side of the road. She's on the right side of the road. She's using it all. Everything
She's
available.
got
there,
it all,
she's really
baby,
taking
and she's
advantage of this
using it.
evening. That car just keeps going. Her destination, I'm hoping it's not going to be the hospital, and it's just going to be
She's on a
a
motorcycle.
jail cell tonight.
Well, hopefully that person that she hit isn't in the
Mhm.
hospital or going to the hospital. There might have been injuries in that.
Saw that.
Just a
Saw.
reminder, real quickly, we're going to
Good.
lose Stu here for just a minute.
Yeah, I'm glad they did because they were talking about it earlier
Pick
that
him up
they
on
had,
CBS 2 11 o'clock tonight.
and the
News
Stu page
here on
hadn't
KCAL9.
stepped up.
Yes, Stu, while you're
They'd only got
monitoring
like
the situation
150
up there,
subs
we
from
will
them.
give you a
And
recap.
so
We have been
I saw
following
Moy
this
went in there
pursuit for
shaming
about
them.
30 minutes or so. It had been going on before we picked it up. Before we picked it up, we
A
were
lot
told
of
the driver
but
leading
a lot of Facebook
LAPD
users don't want to be using
had gotten
on
into
YouTube.
several
Like,
traffic
it's one or the other
collisions.
for a
The
lot of
airbag
people.
was deployed. They initially
I-
wanted to
I
stop her
understand
for
that.
suspicion of DUI. We have seen her
People act
drive
like they
through
have
Silver
something
Lake,
against YouTube.
Boyle Heights, hop on and off the freeway, and now she finally appears to be trapped.
Completely
She
missed
drove
it.
right
Thanks
up.
a
She
lot.
almost launched herself
That's all
between
right.
two sitting cruisers.
And almost as if she thought maybe for a second she was going to try to go in.
She ain't done yet, baby.
As if
Okay.
she
This
tried
is
to go-
this is going to be a situation we may have to pan out. Police officers at this point in time can consider this deadly force.
Oh, now
and
we're
can
pushing
use their
back. Oh,
weapons.
she's
So I
pushing.
just want to remind everybody, if police officers
And the
still,
dude's standing right
I
behind
can't
the
believe
wheel.
this is happening.
Wow.
That's scary when they
Yeah,
do.
this could be a very dangerous situation. We're gonna let's see how this
She's
goes
just
here, but this
pushing
is
them
one
around.
that could end up
Boom.
considered deadly force against this woman, and I think he's going in there tasing her.
Okay, yeah,
Taser,
Jeff,
bro.
you're correct. You're correct, Jeff. It looks like they were tasing her. We took our shot off of the screen there and wiped out a little bit
great.
just in case things
Oh,
get
that
worse
was
than that. But
super.
obviously,
That was
she was
great.
using her vehicle to
great.
force the police cruisers out of the way to assume
Dang,
to
$2, not-
possibly
doesn't even need a
continue
fart,
on
huh?
this pursuit.
I
Really?
can't believe that they practiced that much restraint when it came to not shooting her and using non-lethal. I mean, she was pushing a police car and threatening officers. There were officers outside in the other vehicle.
And it looks like, yeah, they're taking her down there, pulled her out of the car. And yes, Jeff, you mentioned restraint, but as we have seen over the last 6 months to a year, LAPD has gone through a lot of training, and as Stu said earlier, it's about protocol and it's about policy.
Well, the policy has certainly changed because
good to see you.
We have seen situations open fire, and I believe lawfully they had the right to do so. At that point in time, that is a weapon, and that's being used against police officers. If you engage and push a vehicle and police officers are right there, they can open fire. I'm surprised. I mean, for them, it's showing that they can do this without hurting an individual.
Are you sure, Joy? Because I'm sure a lot of people tell you they were
right there that they were
wrong in
that.
a lot of ways. That they just
I would think that it would be within their lawful right to shoot through the windshield at that driver.
We've seen a lot of restraint today in our video.
Well, a very dramatic end to a very
Mikey Poll.
I got you, bud. It's good to hear the car trying to crank up. Today's poll question, by the way, we only touched on it briefly. Would you rather lose your keys or would you rather lose your phone?
You know, I think that has a lot to do coming down to with what you own, because I know some key fobs nowadays can be super expensive.
You know, I didn't think about it that way, Creed, but that is a good point.
Mine at the flea market are only like $30 for my Tahoe. So,
yeah. And congratulations to us over here on the We Gotta Chase page. One person away from 2,500 subscribers over there, and that is awesome. That is really, really good. So, you know, I'm not encouraging people to go subscribe over there, but you know what I'm talking about. Where are we at, Creed?
Hi, did you say what the poll was?
Yeah, well, yeah, I'm pulling it up. I wanted to get them both shut down.
Pulling it up.
All right, so over here on the the Queen's Bishop Show page, 56% of you, which Creed expected to be more of a landslide. I didn't think it would be, but 56% of you were all about that cell phone. Over here on the We Gotta Chase channel, though, Creed, 50-50.
Wow.
50-50.
I'm impressed how close that was. I would have thought a lot more phones. So at least you know you guys don't have a lot of shady stuff on your phones.
Yeah, you don't care about it.
Smart.
50-50 split over here on We Gotta Chase. It's crazy.
Certainly never had a 50-50 split before.
Nah, never. So yeah,
that's pretty crazy. So it's 6% more of you with the phone then. That's it. Out of both of both channels.
And that's pretty remarkable unto itself. That everybody is pretty, down the middle about everything.
Well, you can order a ride though. Hey now.
Oh yeah. Ladies. McDonald's. Oh, that bush is in the way. Damn it. Oh, there we go. She's out. Is that Bo Derek?
Oh, I believe
she looks like a 10.
Just starting to take off her top right now. Oh, and now I can see she has taken down her bottoms as well.
And this old lady is really into it.
Yeah, she's going to get ready to take a picture. I can't drop us down right now because you can still see her.
Full nude, glistening body.
Now this
is what they call voyeurs.
I wish she'd get into water so I could drop
at least
down.
Get down in the water a little bit so we can.
Yeah.
There we go.
Oh, she died. She's gone. She's drowned. 911, please. Oh, there she is.
She magically reappeared.
And she
butt naked.
She put it back on. Speaking of butt naked, seriously, is that okay? That's a yellow bathing suit down there by the tree. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Okay.
Old Yeller.
I don't know where we're at actually. Surf station? Anybody? Surf station.
Let's see here. Oh darn! I forgot to tell Mike and Creed it was International Something Day. Let's see what Edwin said. It's breaking news from Edwin.
Man.
I forgot to tell us it was International Mud Day today. Mud Day.
That kind of mud?
I don't know.
Hell yeah.
That's something to celebrate. The channel that nobody wanted to watch. There it is. 2,500 subscribers.
Thank you, guys.
8 o'clock, Creed.
Yes, 8.
We're not promising any guest appearances, but we're not ruling them out. Let's just leave it at that tonight for members only. There's still time. If you haven't become a member yet, just click the old join button on the Creedson Bishop Show YouTube channel, and then you're in. You have your ticket to ride. You just walk right on in the door.
I don't even know what the hell we're doing, but it'll be fun.
It's going to be great. Creed has sent over some amazing videos.
No, he didn't. Did he?
I'm sure if I dug far enough back. Oh, we got the fight in court. The guy punching the guy.
Oh, yeah, I do. I want to watch that.
We can talk about. Oh, here she comes.
Plus, I got a little something about in Charlotte. I believe it was last night. The stadium tour came through that I kind of dogged on a little bit about with Def Leppard and Poison and that. Well, we'll talk a little bit about. We had quite a discussion during one of the chases about that. We'll talk about that a little bit and got something to watch.
And the water goes all the way up the beach.
Yeah, it's St. Augustine. There's parts of Myrtle that are like that. If they don't keep doing that dredging, it gets worse and worse every year. Every year. Hello, Wayne.
Wayne, just in time to see us leave out of here.
One last thing. That's all you. I'm going to be gone for the next couple of days, so might see you for a morning stream. Maybe not. Hey, no. And hopefully see you for the chases, just as long as I have more than one bar walking around there. Because we're in the mountains and it's kind of shitty, but that's the plans, anyways.
Well, we'll see how it goes. All these great plans we've got. We'll see. That's all I can say. Make sure you're back here tonight for members only. If you're a member, if you're not a member, and don't come back. I'm not saying you couldn't, but it'd be kind of pointless.
Did you see that?
Yeah, I'm watching it happen in front of me.
What is happening?
I don't know.
Okay, we better go.
Are we getting out here for something bad happens? Creed's gonna win it, and he's gonna win it all. See you guys back here tonight, 8 p.m. Eastern time for members only. Until next time. Creed has broke the matrix. Oh yeah, you're Mikey level right now, boy. I mean, woo-wee.
But there's nothing up here. Let me look at my internet really quick while we're still live. Hang on.
Go ahead, because you're Mikeying it up.
No loss whatsoever.
Ain't that something? All right, guys, we'll see you tonight. Bye.
Just do what I tell you.
Yeah.
What he said.
See you on Twitch playing all your favorites.